Though 125 miles of range is still about 100 fewer than you get with a Chevy Bolt, it's enough to satisfy most people's commute with a few dozen extra miles to pick up takeout on the way home. What was really surprising was the performance. EVs deliver power from lower RPM and in a more linear way than traditional powertrains, which in practice, makes them feel quicker. VW claims the new e-Golf scoots to 60 in 9.6 seconds. Our Bug Dyno says this is accurate, though it reports that the power trails off somewhere over 45 miles per hour. The effect is that the all-important 0-45 acceleration feels strong and urban passing isn't a problem. Volkswagen also claims that the 2017 e-Golf has a top speed of 85 miles per hour. We tested the car in Los Angeles and Malibu on a weekday afternoon where we couldn't have hit 85 miles per hour if the law allowed. That said, the Chevy Bolt is, and feels, significantly faster from all speeds, and will spin the tires for a much longer time. Where the e-Golf gets some bonus points, however, is quietness. Pin the throttle in a Bolt and as soon as you stop hearing the tire scratch, you're battered with that dreadful EV whine that makes all of these ponds sound like supersized RC cars. That noise doesn't really exist in the e-Golf. There's some, you just have to be intentionally listening for it. The Autoblog podcast drowns it out entirely. Apart from the lack of noise, driving the e-Golf is, wait for it, almost exactly like driving a gas-powered Golf. Assuming that Golf had a fat guy hiding somewhere under the carpet. The e-Golf weighs in at 3,455 pounds while a 2017 Golf S with the 1.8-liter four-cylinder and automatic transmission is 3,023 pounds. The body motions and suspension actions are exactly what you expect, firm, controlled, flat around corners and never bouncing. The e-Golf doesn't exhibit any funkiness with rebound, either, as some other EVs do once the battery weight has overcompressed the springs. Even steep speed bumps hit with the speed required to test the suspension don't disturb the car. This is the signature of suspension engineers who were allowed to do their job. Again, unlike some other EVs, the e-Golf can put the power down. Chalk that up to the XDS cross differential system that debuted on the GDI. Volkswagen has not announced pricing on the 2017 e-Golf yet. A safe estimate would be something around $30,000 for the base SE trim before the $7,500 federal tax rebate. The next step up, the limited edition, adds standard DC fast charging, which can charge the battery to 80% in under an hour, an auxiliary heat pump, VTEX full leather seats, and parking sonar. At the top of the e-Golf pile is the limited edition. This model promises an advanced driver assistance package, adaptive cruise, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane assist, blind spot monitoring and more, and the rad 12.3-inch Volkswagen digital cockpit instead of the dual binnacle instrument panel. VW said that this will be a late availability package. We estimate that this particular style will be just about $30,000 once the tax credit is counted. As is often the case with EVs, be on the lookout for aggressive lease deals if you're in the state, California, Connecticut, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington, D.C., where the e-Golf is sold. There are faster, sexier, more technologically advanced EVs out there with more range from automakers that don't have an emissions scandal underpinning all of their decision-making. We're not sure there's an EV we'd rather have, though. The Volkswagen Golf is one of the best all-around cars on the planet today and swapping in an electric motor doesn't change that. Let the young men go west.